All right. Friend didn't invite me to fake wedding. All right. I swear to God, if this is written by a man, I might just tap out. If this is written by a woman, what else is new? Friend didn't invite me to a fake wedding. So what did you do? High five him? All right. Dear Billy Bridegroom, this person did you a solid. Anyway, I need your advice. A close friend of mine recently got married to a girl from the U.S. We're from Wales. My buddy told me that they're having 2 weddings. This first one was just so his partner could stay in the country, and the real wedding will be later in the year. I have been invited to the air quote real wedding and was told that no friends were invited to the first one, only a few immediate family members. Oh my God, for the fucking life of me, I don't understand why people give a fuck whether or not they're invited to a wedding. And why everybody who isn't getting married makes the fucking wedding all about them. Can you have some empathy for the 2 people getting fucking married? All the bullshit, all the fights, all the planning, all the money they have to go through. If they don't want to invite you, who gives a fuck? God bless them. They did you a solid. Anyway, who the fuck wants to go to a wedding? Nobody. Or women want to go to weddings. I don't know. My wife, we watched the fucking Real Housewives of New Jersey. That Joe and Melissa guy, they're fucking freaking out because, they're not getting invited to the fucking, the guy's sister's second wedding. Okay, you went to the first one. Who gives a shit? I went to the first fucking Patriots Super Bowl victory. I never went to any of the other ones. You know what? I'm good. I saw the first one. That's the best one. That's the best one. The second one is, you just don't want to die alone. Anyways, turns out that 3 of our mutual friends were actually in attendance at this fake wedding. Oh, shit. As well as the party they had the same weekend. This upset me because I never would have excluded this guy if I was the one getting married. We've been good friends for 15 years, or so I thought. I would consider him a closer friend if he doesn't invite me to his fucking fake-ass wedding. I haven't talked to him since, and I don't know what to do. Should I ask for an explanation, or should I just let it go and not let it ruin our friendship? After all, I've been invited to the real wedding. Would love to hear your thoughts on the situation. Thanks, and go... I can't even read... FFWCIO yourself. Oh, that's fucking Welsh. Yeah, dude, you gotta fucking, at some point, the Seattle Kraken just fucking beat the goddamn Colorado Avalanche. Are you fucking kidding me? 2-1. Congratulations to the Seattle Kraken. Wow, how the mighty are falling. Yeah, dude, you got to let your balls drop at some point and just fucking, are you really going to do this? I mean, you're acting like a chick here. What the fuck are we doing? First of all, if you're ever upset with somebody about something, go fucking talk to them about it, all right? The last thing you do is like, oh my God, I'm not fucking talking to you. Do you know why I know that? Because I used to do that for the first 54 and a half years of my life. No, not that long, but I used to do that. Now my deal is if I have a fucking problem with somebody, I talk to them. I don't go around talking shit about people. I don't fucking go, what this fucking guy did? And it's just like, well, go talk to that guy. What is that what he did? Well, why are you talking to me about it? So, yeah, I just think like whatever his fucking reason is, I got to be honest with you. The fact that you're making this big a deal out of it, I kind of understand why he didn't invite you. Maybe you need to be a little more chill and stop acting like a lady. I would 100% get over it, and I would have a great time at his wedding. I would say congratulations. I would get him a nice fucking gift, and I would leave it at that. Like, I mean, if you don't, and people ask you why the friendship ended, you're going to have to tell this story. Okay, so my friend was getting married, and it was like 2 weddings, and one wasn't the real one. One was the fake one. But I was invited to the real one. But then I found out Three of friends were invited to the fake one. I mean, that's like, when you tell that story, somebody's going to be like just staring into their beer, going like, is this like, did you steal this story from a woman? This is something a woman gets upset about. All right? So, I don't know much about the Welsh people, but I feel like you're really not representing them well. All right? But God damn it, you fucking represent the Welshinians correctly. I would get over it is what I would do. And I would just go have a good fucking time, and that's it. All right? I would leave it at that. All right. Drunk slapped by cow. By a cow's tail or by a fat woman? What are we talking about here? Dear Billy Bullocks, at my girlfriend's housewarming party last Friday, her housemate invited a friend that was so woke that she sounds like a caricature. All right. Well, anytime you guys use the term woke, you got to define it because everybody has a different definition of it now that white culture took the word and made it mean something completely different. So now what is that? She's just overly sensitive about shit, which is not what it initially meant. Anyway, she is studying a PhD in gender studies. Shock. She's quite overweight. Shock. And her attitude to me and the male friends I brought to the party was condescending from the start. Yeah, I mean, she's getting that fucking shit poured in her head every day. I mean, I would love to see gender studies and how fucking sexist it is in the other direction. You got to watch out for fucking liberals, man. You know what I mean? Conservatives are easy to see. They're coming down, they're burning a cross, they're screaming slurs and shit. The liberals, the way they do it, they hide behind, their black or their gay friend. All right. Sorry, I'm fucking around here. Maybe it's the weed in the root beer. It doesn't work that fast, people. And her attitude to me, blah, 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 okay. Nevertheless, my girlfriend and I are going to be spending a lot of time in this house. Why? So I did not react or get put off by the condescending tone to me or my friends. I asked her about her PhD and told her that it sounded interesting. All right, well, that's a fucking mistake. Why would you do that? You've completely misrepresented yourself and you've actually just pumped her fucking ego. I love these hockey fans that just hang out like their dog just died. Yeah, okay, a fucking game ended. You know what I mean? You're disappointed. Maybe they're just waiting for the traffic. That's a beautiful facility, huh? Everybody that was coming down the escalator is going to be dead by the time they're 60. The people that took the stairs will live to be 65. Sorry, I was just doing the quick math there. Okay. Anyway, then she started insulting my friends. My friends responded with some banter of their own, which made me laugh. This woke cow saw me laughing at my friend's joke with a full bowl of vodka in my hands, and she smacked the bowl into my chin. You're drinking vodka out of a bowl? Must have been some cheap shit, huh? Covering me in vodka, not to mention presenting a bit of danger with the glass hitting me in the face. I have a very bad temper, as does she, and I work hard on it. I have some issues with the police in the past for violence. Oh, boy. So all my friends expected me to see red and smack this bitch to the suffragette, the suffragette era. Oh, my God, that's hilarious. But I didn't, and I avoided it by walking away. My issue is I keep picturing it in my mind when I try to sleep or just in the middle of the day. Oh, yeah. I know you have something similar, so I was hoping you might have a solution for the murderous thoughts in my mind. Dude, I got to tell you something right now. I can't even tell you the fucking empathy that I have for you right now. I know what it's like to have somebody fucking with you that you the system defends. You know what I mean? And you can't hit them because it's just going to be a loss for you. You know, it's just one of those deals. So anyway, go fuck yourself in the ass with a fucking sandy red dildo, you ginger tainted fuck. I got to feel like most of the anger in that last thing was geared towards the woke fatty. Anyway, P.S. The fact that you've got a family has actually helped me believe I could be able to have one someday too. So thank you and best wishes. That's such fucking, it's hilarious that you then finished on something that nice. All right. That is so fucked up. Wait, housewarming. Okay. My girlfriend and I are going to be spending a lot of time in this house. All right. Here's the number one thing. If she keeps going around doing that, someone is going to punch her in the face. Just let it be somebody else. Okay? I'm not going to lie to you. You know, when people say, hey, don't worry about someday they'll get theirs, a lot of times they don't. They don't, and they just surround themselves with weak fucking people that put up with shit like that. All right? You don't have to put up with shit like that. So what you can tell your girlfriend is no uncertain terms. I'm trying to think if there's any expression that I actually 100% know how to say. I would just say we're not going back to that house. No, if you know what's something better, is that you tell your girlfriend that fatty owes you an apology. And that you're considering going to the cops to press charges for assault. You know, do you really want to do that, though? Do you want to get it to that point? I don't know. Like, what can you do? What can you do? There's nothing you can do. The society protects a fat cunt. It just does. It's just one of those things. And all you can do is just somehow, you just got to work on your own life and just be glad that somebody else, the ballless man that's going to crawl on top of her every night, is just like, I mean, just be happy it's not you. That's all I can say. I mean, that's just, it's fucking ridiculous. And I've said this a million times, that women should respect the fact that a man's not going to hit them rather than take advantage of it. That is just, I mean, who's kidding who? Sir, if I did that to you, I would be fucking at the dentist right now. And no one would give a fuck. They would all be saying to me, well, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? Did you really think you were going to smack a glass bowl into his fucking face with his alcohol in it? I still don't understand how vodka is in a bowl. Anyway, I have found... I've tried meditation and stuff like that, but like, you really have to work on, it's a skill, is when stuff like that happens, letting go of it. And that happened to me recently, and I forget what I did, you know? Sometimes now when people come at me, I just go like, you know what? This is just all part of the deal. If I'm going to do what it is that I do, it's not all going to be sunshine. That I'm going to have to deal with certain people, and the fuck you going to do? And then I just sort of move on. You know, it's like, well, I can fixate on that shit, or I can just continue. I don't know. Go do something fun. Go to a game or some shit like that. But I would tell you, like, I can't even tell you how much empathy I have for you, like, being in a situation like that, where someone just so clearly, you know, crosses a line like that, and nobody says anything. And then if you do something that you're fucking wrong, that's a tough one. So, but the upside is you just tell your girlfriend that's a wrap. I'm not going over there. You know what sucks is, even if you saw her and you just said, hey, Fatso, can I talk to you for a second? Do you realize how lucky you are that you're not a guy, because I would have beat the fucking shit out of you. And I would have smashed that fucking bowl over your head, and I would have picked up the shards and I would have stuck it right in your gut and watched you die slowly. If you don't have a temper, you don't understand these thoughts. But the thing is you can't say that to her, because then you're threatening her. There's nothing you can do other than just tell the story to your friends, laugh about it, and then go to the gym and try to get it out of you. But I wouldn't fight with your girlfriend about it. I would just get yourself into a really zen fucking mindset and just say, honey, here's the deal. What that happened to me was unbelievably humiliating. The level of anger that I have towards that person, and the fact that I'm not allowed to do anything because she's a woman, which is the reason why she went up and did that to me, because she knew she could get away with it. I don't ever want to be around that person again. And it's just a non-negotiable. And then I got to be honest with you, if your girlfriend's going to be hanging around her too, then what the fuck what is she doing? You know what I mean? Like, what if some girl went up and did that to her, and then you're still hanging out with that girl that did it? That doesn't make any fucking sense. But I wouldn't, don't get angry with your girlfriend. Just say, like, this is how it is. And then if she doesn't want to do it, then I don't know. Then you just have a calm conversation of like, I think I kind of want to spend the rest of my life with a person that, like, doesn't want to hang out with somebody who just fucking smashed a glass bowl on my face. Is that Henrik Lundqvist? Is he? That's Anson Carter. Anyway, let me move on. Sorry. Sorry, I'm still got the TV on. I got the analysts on right now. All right, movie recommendation. Los Angeles Plays Itself. Now, what is that? That sounds interesting. Let's see. Los Angeles Plays Itself. Hey, Bill, have you ever heard this documentary? It's incredible. I just stumbled upon it. It examines all the ways Los Angeles impacts its character on film and culture through architecture, stereotypes, etc. Highly recommended. Tons of cool footage and insight. It examines all the ways Los Angeles imparts its character on film. I got to look up imparts. Why? Is that because we'll try to make Brentwood look like Vancouver? I don't know. Anyway, that is the podcast, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Tough fucking loss. What are you going to do? I still love the Bruins. Congratulations to the Panthers. And I'm just going to enjoy the hell out of watching that Panthers-Leafs series. Wait, the fucking Rangers and Devils out of Game 7. Oh, that's tomorrow. I'm going to watch that. I'm just going to watch that. Oh, I can't even drink root beer with weed in it, because then I'm going to be off. By the way, if we learned anything, if your team loses a Game 7 of a series they should have fucking won, I highly recommend Not Your Father's Root Beer. And for that poor gentleman, you know what I mean? Dude, I got an idea. Holy shit. Every once in a while, I have an idea. Oh, it's too diabolical, but I got to tell you. Just start sending her desserts. I don't know how to do it or how to get, but she's going to eat them. You just got to... What if your punishment, rather than, doing the normal shit, what is if you just try to make her like 50 pounds fatter? Is there a law against that? I feel like this is like if you made somebody morbidly obese because they threw a drink in your face. Oh, dude, wait a minute. Maybe that's what you do. Maybe you don't say anything to your girlfriend. And what you do is you just buy a ridiculous amount of fucking sweets every time you go over there, and you just leave them behind, knowing that she's going to fucking house them the second everybody walks out of there. Right? And I mean like toxic shit. Like Cinnabon. Anything from Entenmann's. Just that fucking... Like that shit old people used to eat when I was a kid, and they'd just be dead. Like, they just die. Like, dude, when I was a kid, people fucking died. You know, people live now, man. They live for a long time, and they live quality fucking lives. People were fucking, I mean, when you were 50, you were like, you had one foot in the fucking grave. The shit was over. Maybe that's what you do. You know, and don't, oh, you know what? Don't, oh my God, dude. Don't buy shit desserts. Go to the best cupcake place there. Just say, hey, listen, I'm sorry I laughed at you the other day. Da-da-da-da-da. Feed your ego. Say, hey, you know, maybe I should take one of those women's studies courses, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And you give her the cupcakes, right? And you just listen to her bullshit, her fucking reverse sexist bullshit as you watch her eating these fucking things. And then you just keep going over there. And then she'll actually start to love you, all right? And then when she gets to her fattest, when she can't get out of the chair, that's when you walk up to her. This is too diabolical. Okay. I mean, there's so many different ways to do it. There's a way that you could just start sending them to her job, saying she has a secret admirer. No, that's too mean. It's just all too mean. You know what? You know what all of this shit is that this is all vengeance. I don't like, vengeance is the darkest of all human emotions, I feel. Even more so than, what are the 7 deadly sins? Like one of them, it's what's the anger one? What's the word they use for that? Let's see, there was wrath. Become wrath. The end of 7, I remember that. Is vengeance tied in with wrath? Is vengeance like wrath adjacent? I don't know. I would bring a big fucking a yellow cake with chocolate frosting. You know? And I'd cut her a big fucking slice and be, hey, sorry about that. And in your head, you're just like, that's right. Get fatter, die quicker. All right, I'm sorry. Some of that had to do with the fact that my fucking team won 65 games and just lost in the first round. The other part really came from an empathetic place. All right, that's it. Go fuck yourselves. I'll check in on you on Thursday.